Mr. Take It Easy for you and up like Beezy, man. Make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay, it's in the description down below, you know. I did the mini murders of 051 Melly. I did the mini murders of T-Roy. Now I'm doing the mini murders of Little Durk. You know what I'm saying? Now this one hurt. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This one hurt right here. You know what I'm saying? This one hurt right here. You feel me? Because, like I say, even though Lil Durk is still like, you know, my favorite songs from Lil Durk, man, my favorite song of all time, bro, is Different Meaning from Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying? Like, Durk got so many, like I said, I feel like the greatest album of all time, in my opinion, bro, is Just Cause Y'all Waited. You know what I mean? Just Cause Y'all Waited, y'all. You know what I mean? Just Cause Y'all Waited. That is my opinion, bro. So I don't want to see nobody saying, dude, that's not my, bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, I need y'all to go watch. I need y'all to go listen to Just Cause Y'all Waited. When I mean y'all, it's not a bad song on there. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad song. That is the only album, I don't care who it is in history. You know what I'm saying? That is the only album where I could just listen from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? So this one just kind of hurt, bro, because Durk is, y'all already know, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Christian man, bro. So I don't listen to rappers. You know what I mean? But Durk really be talking, bro, for real. Like, you know, I listen to some Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying? I listen to soft songs. You know what I'm saying? So Lil Durk and Nipsey Hussle, the only two, you know what I'm saying? Only two rappers I listen to, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I listen to Disney Channel. Yeah, y'all like Disney Channel. Only real ones know. You don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you mean, bro? You said the man said Disney Channel. All right. Only real Lemonade Mouth, Let It Shine. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm telling you, like I said, our Disney Channel was different, bro. High School Musical song. All right. Can I have this dance? Can I have this dance? Hey, look, I'm telling you, bro. You feel me? They don't know, bro. They don't know about our songs, bro. Disney Channel has some good old freaking songs, bro, for real. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to Disney Channel songs. You feel me? You know, I listen to Taylor Swift and all them, you know what I'm saying? Cyndi Lauper and all them, but, you know, only two rappers I really listen to, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get back on my boy Durk, you know, but Fabricated, Different Meaning. You know what I'm saying? Top two songs from Lil Durk for sure, Leoli.
Also tracing OTF's founding back to that specific year. D-Town, on the other hand...
I just don't understand why you a millionaire, bro. You got a fine wife, got kids, millionaire, and you still want to be involved in murders? Come on, bro. Murders? Come on, Lil Durk, bro. You know what I'm saying? Make a song with Drake. Came one of the biggest rappers in the world. It took you how long to become... Wait, bro, that man been rapping... Bro has been rapping, you feel me? Bro has been rapping for 10 plus years, 11 plus years. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. You say you want a Christian rap? Hey, bro, listen to Trip Lee, bro.
Lamron,
listen to Trip Lee.
Being 59th,
Trip Lee, Sweet Victory, bro.
Sets were seemingly extremely close to each other, and they would both rep the number 300, with 3, as I've already mentioned, being an important number for the BDs or Black Disciples that both sets were indeed affiliated with. Together, the two sets would go under the umbrella name DTLR 600.
Who care about sliding for Vaughn, bro?
Literally adding the two 300s.
Who care?
Lamron and D-Town would also be very close with several other majority BD sets from the south side of Chicago, such as the now infamous Wick City, aka O-Block, located in the notorious Parkway Gardens housing projects known for rappers like Chief Keef and King Von, as well as TYMB, Blackgate, a crew known particularly for the rapper SD from Chief Keef's Glory Boys, Dipset, aka Front Street, known best for the late rapper Fredo Santana, Dog Pound, which is Durk's big brother D-Thang's gang set, as can be seen in this massive chain that he had made in the honor of the 72nd Street that the set hails from. There's also AMG, also known as Mac Block, or the Avenue, aka the Ave, there's Low Life, and the much more famous 600 set from the Washington Park neighborhood, known for rappers like E-Day, Rondo Number 9, and the late LA Capone. Lamron and D-Town were also close with a set called Bang Bang Gang, or BBG, as can be seen from this picture in 2010, where Durk himself is portrayed together with this set's name, or in this 2010 music video where Durk and Lil Reese shout out the set. In fact, one of the main members of Durk's OTF crew, Booney Mo, is allegedly from this majority Black P-Stone set that reps 79th Street, particularly 79th and Damon, sometimes going by the name 227, as well as an older name, Terror Dome. This set would gain an infamous reputation in the 2010s due to their long war with the GD set called Killer Ward, which in 2015 led to a highly publicized murder of a 9-year-old boy named Tyshawn Lee, whose father was an alleged member of the Killer Ward gang. Killer Ward is interestingly also known for being King Von's original hood before he would move to Parkway Gardens or O-Block.
Right now I'm in an area called Killer Ward. That's where I grew up at. I went to grammar school on 6 and Walcott, like kindergarten or 8th grade. That's the area, so this played a big part of my life. I grew up being bad, gang banging around here.
But as Durk was getting increasingly into the street life, he would also begin his high school studies, first attending Percy Julian High School, located in the far south side of Chicago. But due to the long commute, he would soon
still in jail.
Paul Robeson High School in Inglewood, another school that has since been closed due to its poor performance, and a school which many legendary people from the Chicago drill scene would attend.
Boy, you ain't getting out, boy.
Around the same time as Durk, including people like the late rapper Lil Jojo, who was from the Brick Squad set from 69th and Eggleston, their hood being located right next to that school, and this set having had a long-lasting beef with Lamron, D-Town, and other BD majority sets from around Englewood. The rapper Famous Dex also attended Robeson, Dex being from a GD set called Mo, or MOE, located in a large GD stronghold, a neighborhood referred to as No Love City, which would also beef heavily with Lamron and D-Town. The late rapper Lil Mister would also attend Robeson, even getting an opportunity to perform his drill anthems at the school. Lil Mister was from a set called Wooga World on 75th and Stewart, the set being very closely affiliated with Brick Squad and therefore also rivals to Lamron and D-Town. As Durk's mother would recall in her memoir, Robeson had numerous rival gangs that would bring far more problems to Lil Durk's young life, and over time, he and his friends would begin to get into increasingly violent encounters with the gangs that they didn't get along with. Eventually, these beefs and schoolyard fights would escalate into shootings and killings, with one of the first major losses on Durk's side being a 17-year-old called Lil Mo.
And that's a great thing about it, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to these fans, man, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to these fans, you feel me? You know, one thing about these fans, man, you know, they're very stupid. Slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn. Then when he slide for Vaughn, now he's stupid now. So he slid for Vaughn. You were just saying slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn. So now since he actually slid for Vaughn, now he's stupid now. Why did you do that, man? You was a millionaire rapper. Why did you do that? Same motherfucker talking about slide for Vaughn. That's what I be saying when it comes to people. You know what I mean? People are always gonna have something to say about everything. You see how stupid you is? You was the main one talking about some slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn. Now you talking about why you do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you slid for Vaughn. Like I said, I ain't sliding for Vaughn. You know, I ain't sliding for no. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Like I said, for me, bro, I believe in God giving revenge for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to go to jail. You feel me? One thing about it, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Everybody that mess with me, bro, it don't end right for you for some reason, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Bro, if you mess with me, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Something gonna happen to you. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. It was crazy, y'all. Word up. I'm telling y'all this story. Like I said, I'm doing my thing on self-control. So basically, it was this dude that was trying to fight me right at the gym. You know what I'm saying? Bro was just talking. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to be in this little self-control phase. I'm trying to control my anger. So bro was talking about, oh, I'm gonna do this. He wanted to fight and all that. Never came up and did nothing. He was just talking. So I let him go, let it slide. We leave the gym. Few weeks later, bro, my boy Keon texted me talking about, you remember that boy that was trying to fight you at the gym, but somebody just slapped him out. I ain't have to slap him out. God did the business for me. One thing I'm gonna say, you know, people be saying God don't play about them, cap. Now God don't play about me for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, you mess with me, cuz something gonna happen to you, bro. I ain't trying to put no voodoo on you, bro. But bro, I ain't gotta get no revenge, bro. Something gonna happen to you, bro. I'm telling you, something gonna happen to you, bro. For real, bro. You know what I mean? So I ain't gotta get no revenge, bro. You think I'm trying to get revenge, bro, and then end up like Lil Durk? Man, I don't care if you kill my brother, bro. I'm not sliding on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sliding on you, bro. It's gonna happen, bro. Revenge gonna happen, bro. But I'm a different type of man, bro. You know, a lot of y'all worldly, bro. I'm a Christian man, bro. I live by a code. I can't go against that code. You kill my sister, bro. I ain't gonna slide on you. I bet something gonna happen to you, though. I ain't gotta do it. I'm gonna let him handle it, bro. One thing I ain't finna go to jail for nobody. What me sliding on you, bro? What they gonna do? You kill my brother, okay, what they gonna do? Yeah, you can diss my brother, you can do whatever you want. I ain't gonna respond. I ain't gonna say nothing. I bet you be dead in the next few years. And I ain't gotta do nothing. But if I go slide on you and kill you, what they gonna do? Bring my brother back? It's all about maturing, bro. It's all about maturing. Understanding that, okay, now I go slide for my brother. My brother's still dead. Now he dead and I'm in jail. Killing you because you killed my brother. You gonna bring my brother back? My brother's still dead?
Terrence Hollins would be gunned down in Lamron's hood in July of 2000.
Let's just think about it. Just think about it, though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. You feel me? Ain't gonna bring your brother back. Your brother's still dead. And there's a possibility you going to jail. Think about it, y'all. What's the point of sliding? Your sister get killed. Your mama get killed. Your daddy get. What's the point of going talking about you gonna slide? Of course I'm gonna try to protect my mama. Now you ain't finna just do nothing in front of my mama when I'm here. When I'm there, they ain't gonna roll. But me and my mama got killed, bro. What you think I'm finna go waste my life, bro, trying to go find a motherfucker that did it? Hell nah. Cause a cop 5-0 ain't gonna care about you talking about, bro, he killed my mama. He don't care you murder. That's a murder. Going to jail for life, now you dead. Instead of making your life better, you know what I'm saying, to represent your mama legacy, now you rotting in the jail cell. Now both of y'all dead.
And according to online rumors, Mo was killed by a member of No Love City called Tone Bone. But the facts regarding this case remain vague. In 2020,
I live by a different code, boy.
Would rap in his song Let's Talk Part 2, OTF diss, that Lil Mo was actually killed by friends of King Von. But it's not clear what friends he's specifically referring to. But in any case, Mo's death was clearly a major turning point for Lamron and D-Town, and they would pay tribute to him religiously. Durk, who had been getting into rapping around this time, would even make a tribute song to his fallen friend, this seemingly being one of the first of his old songs that can still be found on the internet. With Durk rapping to the classic beat from Lil Wayne and Gucci Mane's song We Be Steady Mobbin', Durk was clearly influenced by Lil Wayne.
I can't listen to this man, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I can't listen to this man, bro. I tried back in the day, try to listen to him, bro. Bro voice is annoying to me. I cannot listen to that man, bro. You know what I'm saying? I tried, bro. I tried, cuz. I try to see the hype, bro. I cannot listen to that motherfucker, bro. I can't, bro. I don't see the hype when it comes to that motherfucker. Everybody got their freaking what's her name. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to me, bro, bro voice, bro, I can't listen to it, bro.
Rapping style, and he was also seemingly into freestyling all of his lyrics on the spot. Now, the song is a far cry from the Durk drill anthems
he gas
just a
to
few
you
years later, but by its subject matter, the song was quite clearly a precursor
a different music taste.
We know it today, as Durk would not only shout out other BD sets such as Dog Pound and the Av, but he would also diss numerous rival sets, including No Love City, Brick Squad, and somewhat surprisingly, also a set called Brick City, who were an older generation from the same hood as 600, a group of OTF allies from Washington Park, who would not long after become very close with Lamron and particularly Lil Durk personally. Similar set repping can actually be heard in Durk's other alleged 2009 song called My Partner Them. This song being a remix
of the
Rich Kid's 2009 song My Partner Them. And again, Durk can be heard shouting out sets like Lamron, D-Town, Young Money, and Terradome, amongst others, as well as his friends like Lil Varney from Lamron. Also in 2009 is when Durk would begin to get in trouble with the law, as in November, he would be arrested for vehicular hijacking. According to the police reports, an unknown person would first try and rob a woman's car by force, and as the police would later find the car in traffic near D-Town's hood, two men would exit the car and attempt to escape, but they would be caught. One of these men turned out to be a 17-year-old Lil Durk. According to the police, while in custody, either Durk or the other man would freely state that he had seen the car running for about 20 minutes with no one inside, so he decided to take it. However, despite this admission, it doesn't appear that Durk ever received any legal consequences from this incident. But then, only a month later in December, Durk would again be arrested, this time for criminal trespassing, as he was hanging out with 3 other people inside of a laundromat in Dog Pound's hood on 72nd and Halsted. And interestingly, Durk's gang affiliation in the arrest report would be marked incorrectly as Gangster Disciple, perhaps due to his father's affiliation with the gang being widely known amongst the Chicago Police Department. But anyway, coming into 2010, Durk was now a bona fide gang member, but he was also beginning to really focus on his rap career, and in April, he would drop his first ever music video for a song that was first titled Wasted Freestyle, rapping on the beat from Gucci Mane's classic song Wasted. However, for some reason, that same channel would then release the same music video again.
Hold on, did bro get kidnapped? You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, I ain't gonna lie, I heard bro got kidnapped. He got kidnapped, chat? I guess he ain't as tough as he thought he was, huh? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Got kidnapped, did he? Yeah, I guess you ain't as tough as you thought you is. You know what I'm saying? Trying to tell you. You know what I mean? Hey, anybody can get it. Bro got kidnapped. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Bro got kidnapped, chat. Kidnapped. You know what I'm saying, bro, all that little tough junk y'all be talking about, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, gang. Look, it's not about being the toughest, y'all. It's about being the smartest. About being the smartest. All that tough junk, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna get you killed, bro. That tough junk bring too much attention on you, bro. I'm not trying to kill you physically. I'm trying to kill you mentally. Bro, I'm telling y'all, if you can outsmart a person, you can get a person killed without you even doing it. You know what I'm saying? Use this, y'all, because ain't too many dudes got this. There's millions of tough dudes in the world, y'all. Millions. But smart ones, ain't too many of them, y'all. Smart ones, ain't too many of them. Be smarter than somebody, not tougher. You're never gonna win trying to out-tough somebody. Because guess what, bro? You a human. You can die. You will die. No matter how tough you is, no matter how tough you think you is, you better humble yourself. bite the bullet. You know what I'm saying? We ain't tough enough to die. He ain't tough enough to get kidnapped. Walking around here like he's just the toughest man alive, got kidnapped. But you're so tough. Always gonna be somebody out there that's willing to take it harder. That you know what I'm saying? Willing to take it, even though, like I said, you probably willing to take it that way. You're gonna meet somebody that's willing to take it that just like you. You're gonna meet somebody that's just identical. You feel me? Yeah, you gotta be smarter out here, bro.
From Gucci Mane.
Like I said, I'm a dang genius. I'm gonna outsmart you, bro. I ain't finna out-tough you, but I promise you I'll outsmart you. Promise you I'll outsmart you.
Song Wasted.
A lot of dudes ain't smarter than me.
That same channel would then release the same music video again a few weeks later, but this time with the title.
A lot of dudes don't think nowadays, bro. They just do things, bro.
Very similar to Durk's earlier songs, as he was still freestyling his lyrics whilst using the Lil Wayne style.
Look, I don't know, man. I just heard the motherfucker got kidnapped.
Tune delivery. And once again, much of the song was about him shouting out the numerous other sets and members in his area, including Terradome, Young Money, his friends Lil Varney, Booney Mo, and Tracy Mo, as well as Wick City and Blackgate, among many others. According to Durk's mother, this song would be an instant hit in Chicago, motivating Durk to focus on rap and take it seriously. And only about a month later, it was followed by another music video for a song titled L's. But this time, also the Grim Reaper of Chirac himself, Lil Reese, would be in the mix, somehow having a flow and lyrics that were light years ahead of his more recent output, which was not lost on fans of Chicago drill when they would run into this video years later. Now, Durk would seemingly put much more effort into this song, finally resulting to actually writing down and thinking about his lyrics rather than simply freestyling. And the beat of the song was also much darker than his earlier tracks, foreshadowing the formation of the drill sound that was soon to follow and become huge. However, for whatever reason, he would not drop any more music during 2010, but coming into 2011, he would truly get into his bag, dropping numerous songs and music videos, including Sneak Dissin' in January, I'm a Hitter in March, which would help Durk land a radio interview on University of Chicago's WHPK 88.5. There was the track Rob Who with Lil Reese that dropped in May, a track 227K in June, which would be a diss song towards their old friends, the BBG, aka Terradome, who they apparently had a falling out with, aligning with Terradome's enemy, the Killer Ward, instead. Another track called Too Many Say They Drillin' with Lil Reese was posted on YouTube by none other than Keith, who was also beginning to get a for his music around this time as well. He would then drop the I'm a Boss freestyle in October, which would use the legendary beat from Meek Mill's song by the same name. In August, Durk would also release his first mixtape, titled after his song I'm a Hitter, hosted by DJ Twin. Durk's rap career would truly begin to flourish during 2011, the same time as the entire Chicago drill scene was beginning to pop off in the city, with artists like King Louie, Chief Keef, E-Day, S-Dot, FBG Duck, Bo Deal, Lil Reese.
What's the name? Hey, look. Like I said, when you ban him, bro, because he gonna come back, look. When you ban them, just time him out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you can remove all the messages. You know what I mean? Remove all the messages.
2011 wasn't only good times for Durk, as many developments would be going down in the streets, and in July, he would end up losing a person that was not only important to him, but also the entirety of the D-Town set, as an 18-year-old Tay-Ski, or Tay-Tay, real name Davonte Childress, was gunned down in D-Town's hood. Like Lil Mo on Lamron's side, Tay-Ski would become known as one of the first major losses for D-Town, and they would be so impacted by his passing, they would rename their hood Tay-Town, also known as TTE, which also means Threats to Everybody, or Tay-Town Entertainment. In his mixtape I'm a Hitter, that was released about a month after Tay-Ski's death, Durk himself would have a tribute song towards him titled Tay-Ski Crazy. Interestingly, unlike many other murders in Chicago, this one would eventually actually be solved, and two people would end up being charged and found guilty, Antoine Reynolds and Marlon Boyce, both alleged members of a GD set called Shields, hailing from 57th and Shields. After Tay's murder, Lamron and Tay-Town would understandably be thirsty for revenge, and they would allegedly get that revenge the following year, when a member of the Shields named Travis Henry was shot and killed while sitting in his car in the Shields hood. Just like Tay-Town, Shields would pay tribute to their fallen friend by renaming their hood Travis World, whilst also claiming to be TTEK, or Tay-Town Killers. It would take 2 years for the police to finally find a suspect, but in 2014 they would charge a man for the murder of Travis. This man
ain't CPD?
Other than OTFDD, real name DeAndre
CPD
Wilson,
actually?
already back then one of Lil
actually doing a job?
However,
Crazy.
23, after almost a decade of fighting these charges, OTFDD would end up beating the case and walking away a free man. But back to 2011, Durk would find himself in trouble with the law once again, when he would be arrested in October for an aggravated UUW, or unlawful use of a weapon, as he was caught trying to hide his gun and flee from the police. However, the most interesting part about this arrest is the fact that the police were already looking for Durk due to an investigative alert with probable cause to arrest. Years later, rumors would begin to circulate online that the reason why not only Durk, but also Lil Reese were wanted during this time was due to a shooting in late August 2011 where 4 teens had gotten shot in Woodlawn, more specifically in the hood of the infamous set Gyro City. Fortunately, nobody would die in the shooting, although some of the victims would reportedly be taken to hospital in critical condition. Interestingly, the Grim Reaper himself, Lil Reese, would later state in a DJU interview how he had previously shot someone who had been on the same interview couch, with many fans thinking that Reese was talking about this very case and specifically referring to a well-known Gyro City member and infamous internet motormouth FBG Butter, who had indeed been
He called that boy Motormouth
for Lil Reese's interview.
I said you had a lot of goof on this couch. I've been watching lately.
Goof like who?
I done seen on this trying to pop before.
Hey, cuz, you just need a hush, cuz. I ain't gonna lie to you, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, if I were you, bro, I would have been very humble. I don't be understanding why y'all don't change y'all lives, man. Like, cuz, you got shot. I think you got shot in Drake, bro. Drake, you got shot in the neck by Drake, bro. You still here. Got shot in the neck. You know what I'm saying? With a Draco. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this motherfucker is the Grim Reaper. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to been dead, cuz. Like, for real. You supposed to been dead. I don't know how you survived that, bro. Boy got shot in the neck with a Draco. You feel me? And bro survived it? I'm like, I don't know how you survived that, boy. You feel me? And people still just be...
I done seen on this trying to pop before.
You did what?
Butter would then return to DJU and seemingly admit that he was indeed one of the victims, whilst even providing possibly a motive for the shooting.
We op shopping. We go on 61st, we catch Lil Durk and Lil Reese inside the store. They scared as hell. But I ain't even know who Lil Reese and Durk was on folks' grade, right? Tutu get on they on folks' grade. Tutu coming at T. Cause we walked past them. Tutu double back. He what? He boy. He on Tuka. On folks' grade and that scared as hell. They boy, what's up, y'all with that? On Tuka, Lil B them get right on that. Hey, y'all with that? He with what, boy? Lil Reese getting that with what?
In addition to him saying we done had some goof on the couch, he was like, yeah, I popped one of these that's been on the couch. He ain't putting no names on it, so I guess if the shoe fit, wear, huh?
The shoe don't fit over here, gang.
But whatever the case may be, Durk would reportedly remain locked up for 3 months, during which time his girlfriend Nicole would give birth to his oldest son, Angelo, in November. Then, at the beginning of 2012, Durk would get back out and hit the streets running, dropping the song Off the Shits with Lil Reese in January 2012, along with a music video filmed by the legendary Chicago cameraman D. Gaines. Meanwhile, Lil Durk's friend Chief Keef's career was also heating up, dropping his music video for a song called 300 also in January, which would begin to make major noise in Chicago. From there, soon Chief Keef would be performing for a packed-out crowd in the legendary nightclub located in Markham in the far south side suburbs of Chicago, with several Lamron members right by his side, including guys like Lil Reese, Fallout, and Lil Durk himself. Chief Keef would also make a cameo on Lil Durk's music video for the song Jack Boy, released in early March, while Durk had already been present during Keef's 2011 music video for his song Bang. Now, the world didn't know it yet, but the Chicago drill scene was about to go worldwide, as the pressure in this buzzing music scene was building and would eventually explode, influencing the entirety of hip-hop at large. On March the 11th, the blow up, or should I say glow up, would finally happen, as Chief Keef would drop Drill's first nationwide hit, the iconic track I Don't Like, together with a music video where Keef and his buddies, including Lamron members Lil Reese and Fallout, could be seen wildly dancing to the booming beat produced by Young Chop. Building on the success of I Don't Like, Durk would drop a major hit later in March himself, the drill classic L's Anthem, another auto-tuned banger dedicated to his Lamron set. Durk, together with the likes of Chief Keef and Lil Reese, were now the main faces of the new Chicago drill scene, and if you would have seen the potential in Durk at the time, you would have truly gotten yourself a bargain deal for a feature. Price tag at this time...
I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? And this is my opinion. The best rapper to come out of Chicago was Young Pappy. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? Young Pappy, bro. You know what I'm saying? If Pappy, bro, was to be alive, bro, Pappy would have took the freaking thing by storm. Young Pappy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I listen to Young Pappy, you know what I mean? Not now, you know what I'm saying? But Young Pappy, bro. You feel me? I'll take Young Pappy over Chief Keef. That's just me, bro. Like, I listen to Young Pappy Finito over Chief Keef Finito. You know what I'm saying? Pappy was tough as heck, but I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pappy would have been like Chief Keef. Pappy would have been like Lil Durk and them right now. I'm telling you, bro. Young Pappy was pulling millions of views, bro, back then in 2015. You know what I'm saying?
being just $1,000.
Took a million views.
Durk and Reese would both
2015
announcement when it was revealed that they would both be signing to Def Jam, one of hip-hop's most historically significant record labels. And this was even before Chief Keef would sign his
Young Pappy was pulling views way back then, bro.
But unfortunately, just as Durk's career was about to take off,
got killed.
Back to jail to finish his sentence for the UUW, keeping him out of the picture for several months, whilst his friends and family were trying to keep his buzz going.
I ain't listening to LA Capone.
This time hitting the streets with a new look and a new hunger, which would culminate in December with his third mixtape, Life Ain't No Joke, featuring big names in the rap game like French Montana, Soulja Boy, and Yo Gotti. However, it would be Durk's next major move that would truly make him a household name, as in May 2013, he would drop the song This Ain't What You Want, together with his most professional looking music video until that point.
Bro, say, who is Young Pappy, bro? Go look him up, bro.
Budgets. The music video included cameos from numerous people who would later become infamous in the drill scene, including the 600 rapper Rondo No. 9, who would ultimately end up killing an innocent livery driver the following year, receiving a 39-year sentence, and bizarrely, Mubu Crump, nicknamed the Chirac scorekeeper by DJ Academics, who would eventually fall out with Durk and his OTF crew before getting killed in 2018, as well as THF Bezu from the THF 46 set, who would be arrested for a murder in 2014, but ultimately ended up beating the charges, going on to release the 2018 street hit, Beat Dat Body, together with another body beater, King Von, who himself at that time had just successfully beaten his own murder charges. But anyway, back to 2013, and unfortunately for Durk, once again, right as his career was about to blow to that next level, he would get in trouble with the law once again, as he was arrested for another UUW in June, after police would catch him red-handed with a stolen Glock, while the local news would report on him as a rapper, quote, associated with Chief Keef. That says a lot about where the kind of discourse around Chicago drill music was at the time. Regardless, Durk would catch a lucky break, as his friend would actually end up signing an affidavit claiming that the gun was actually his, ultimately getting Durk off the hook. But in the meantime, there was another controversy brewing. While Durk would be released on bail later in June, he would almost immediately get into an online beef with none other than Chief Keef himself, as Durk's OTF affiliate Chief Wook would begin tweeting apparent disses towards Keef, accusing him of not being a stand-up friend and refusing to help somebody that needed bail money, despite having signed a—
Man, bro, ain't nobody trying to give you no bail money, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to tell you, I ain't no ride or die friend. I try to tell you that, gang. You know what I'm saying? You do the crime, you gonna do the time. I wouldn't even do that for my own dang son. You know what I'm saying? My son gonna sit, like I said, I'm gonna bail my son now. I ain't gonna let you just sit in jail forever. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna spend some days in jail. You feel me? But I wouldn't do it for my son. Like I said, I wouldn't do it for my son if you caught a murder charge. If this is a charge, anything over 100, man, look, man, anything over 3,000, you better find that money your dang self. You know what I'm saying? I told you, you're not gonna make my life difficult because you just want to go to jail. Now you got a problem with Chief Keef because he don't want to bail you out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Got a problem with Chief Keef because he don't want to bail you out, bro. It's his money, bro. You got to bail you out, cuz. Bail out a fool. What? Bail you out and do you go back again? Bro, you ain't got to bail you out, boy. You know what I'm saying? You be entitled, bro. Just entitled, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Bro ain't got to bail you out. It's his money. If you want to bail you out, ain't got to bail you out. Go buy somebody. Go call somebody else, bro.
$1 million record deal. Durk would actually retweet his friend's posts, whilst also letting his own feelings be known, saying how he's still in the hood and not in the rich suburbs outside of Chicago like Keef was at the time, as well as directly stating how it was F Chief Keef's GBE crew.
Yeah, bro, you stupid. You know what I mean? Talking about you still in the woods. I'm on 64th and normal tweeting, not in the woods tweeting. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, he's smart. You feel me? Shoot. Ain't nothing wrong with the suburbs, Durk, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with it, my boy. Now you see where you at right now and Chief Keef's still out. You know what I mean? Bro, told me on 64th and normal. Why you still in the hood, bro? And you got people that want to kill. I'm saying, trying to prove that you real so bad, Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying? You in the hood for what? Trying to prove that you real? What, so he in the suburbs, he's soft? Bro, the way y'all think, bro, is just delusional. You know what I'm saying? The way these motherfuckers think is delusional. The way you think ain't real, bro. I don't know who made y'all feel like just because you in the hood, you real. Like, who made this junk up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Just because you in the project, just because you in the hood, you real, bro. You know what I'm saying? You a lame mother effer in the hood. You just in the hood. That's it. In the hood. You know what I'm saying? Mother for you, it's a lot of people that's realer than y'all in the hood, bro. For real, bro. You being where you from don't make you a man, boy. You feel me? Straight up. It's a lot of people that'll get on you, get on that with you in the suburbs, bro. It's a lot of people that's tougher than you in the suburbs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like what the freak, bro? I told y'all, I'm gonna say it again. I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. They just have dumb parents, you did. You know what I'm saying? That's the only difference, bro. Just because you in the hood, that don't mean you real, bro. Your mama and daddy was just stupid.
of Chicago like Keith was at the time, as well as directly stating how it was F Chief Keef's GBE crew. Naturally, fans at the time would think that the beef was about Durk's bail, which had been 10%.
Get mad at me because I live in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? I live in the suburbs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I live in the suburbs right now. I've been living in the suburbs, man, for a long dang time. You feel me? Play with me. You know what I'm saying? You hood, play with me. I can promise you, I'm tougher than I'll beat up 99% of the dudes in the hood, bro. Straight up. None of them can beat me. None of them. None of them tougher than me. You know what I mean? You gonna need a gun on me. I'm somebody gonna need a gun on. But it's just me and you, bro. Me and you. Molly whop you up here. You know what I'm saying? Word up. None of them gonna fight. That's why they all got guns. None of them gonna fight. See, that's the difference between me and a lot of y'all. I'm tough. That gun tough. Stop saying people scared of you. Ain't nobody scared of you. People scared of that gun. Ain't nobody scared of you. Put that gun down. Somebody gonna hit you right in your jaw. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between you and I. I'm actually tough, though. I actually put in work. What you gonna do? Just finger tricking? Just this? Anybody can do that. Anybody can kill anybody, bro. It happen all the time. You act like you gotta be tough to kill somebody, bro. You feel me? You got scared people that kill people all the time, bro. Because you kill somebody don't mean like you a lame killer. If because they kill, that make them real. You a lame killer. You feel me? Just saying, bro. That's the reality of the situation.
An amount that just so happened to be the exact same amount that Keith would.
Like people, it's like people forgot. Like, okay, you supposed to be trying to get out. Like people forgot that. I thought it was to get out. I thought life was about progress, not always staying in the hood. Or stay in the hood for the rest of your life. Trying to prove that you're real. Trying to prove this delusional mindset. You're delusional. Trying to prove that you're real. So what, you gonna stay in the hood for the rest of your life? That's why these rappers always trying to look hood. Why y'all think they always trying to look hood? Because it's a delusional mindset that they live in, bro. These motherfuckers really don't be making millions of dollars for real. You know what I'm saying? Be getting scammed out by the label, but they so player though. Whole time you supposed to be making way more money than what you're making. Your label really scamming you. Not even really millionaires for it. These motherfuckers thousandaires. You know what I'm saying? Doing all that and all that, man. Made it. You successful still trying to act like you gangbang. Motherfucker just made it. You done made it, bro. You in the mansions. You know what I'm saying? Still talking about killing. You still talking about slaughter.
These posts
Stupid,
actually at
bro.
the time being seen as subliminal diss towards Lil Durk. However, as 600-member Take Capone would later explain,
look up to these motherfuckers, bro.
Bail actually would have been an
I said Durk's stupid, bro. Fool.
They came to him about bonding out 5. They came to him about bonding out one of the guys, and Sosa was like, you know, he not spinning them, but he just telling them like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? We gon', you know, Trey Fad was from O Block. He was fighting a charge. He had bond. I think his bond was like 10K, 7,500 or something. They was trying to get from Sosa. And Sosa had been, I guess, to them, spinning them about the, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever bond money or whatever they was gonna do for 5, they wanted from Sosa. They was
7,000, 10,000.
So they felt like they gave him enough time to act on what the situation or whatever, and then once they felt like he was just gonna keep spinning them or lying to him, they felt like they had enough time where they felt like they had enough aggression built up from the situation to just act, you know.
But at the time, it seemed that this beef was squashed as soon as it had started, with Lil Durk saying during an interview that it was nothing but some words and that the two groups still had love for each other.
A lot of people have been tweeting me to ask you about your relationship with Chief Keef because of things that have been going back and forth. What is the status of that right now?
It was just a little bit of words. It ain't nothing major though.
It ain't nothing major?
Nah, ain't nothing major.
It ain't nothing that's gonna grow or?
Nah.
Have y'all communicated since then? Have y'all?
Yeah, we had a little few words just beat on some, man. We cooling right now, so.
Yeah.
So I respected that. We respect each other. We got love for each other, so. You know how that Twitter is. You know, Twitter gonna take everything the wrong way.
Ain't Twitter a trip?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Lil Durk's Lamron set was getting some questionable publicity in the local media, as the Chicago Sun-Times would publish a scathing cover story about the gang in November 2013, calling the set Lamron Englewood's public enemy #1. And the article would go in depth on Lamron's alleged illegal activities, which according to police included not only shootings and murders, but also drug sales, and even a large counterfeiting ring that produced fake driving licenses. However, at this point in time, the article was only focusing on Chief Keef's connection to the set, and it wouldn't mention Lil Durk at all. Once again, just showing that difference in fame between these two at that point in time. Also in November, Durk would experience another major loss when his good friend Pluto, real name Patrick Walker, would lose his life under strange circumstances, reportedly getting shot by a friend from the TYMB set whilst out driving in his car. The incident allegedly being an accident, but one that would eventually sour the relationship between Lamron and TYMB, with Durk later rapping in his song titled Crossroads how Pluto would still be alive if he hadn't been out hanging with the wrong strangers. Behind the scenes though, things between Lil Durk and Chief Keef apparently weren't all good, and in 2014, things would go all the way left when some of Chief Keef's old friends from O Block would also get involved in the beef, with several incidents taking place that year. First, in March, there would be a shooting at Chief Keef's manager's house, which allegedly was a robbery that his old friends were involved in. Then in June, Keef would take it to social media, accusing his old friend Boss Top from O Block of breaking into his house while he was in court fighting his own charges, and stealing numerous items including designer clothes, jewelry, and even his daughter's clothing, earning Boss Top ridiculous nicknames like Broke Top and the Diaper Bandit amongst Chief Keef fans. At the time, controversial commentary would come from a young DJ Academics, who at this point was only just starting his YouTube journey with his War in Chirac series.
Exactly, bro. DJ Academics said now, as the Chirac Civil War wages on, and let me get my in order. Let me see. We have a named Boss Top who was Chief Keef's protege. He was supposed to be the protege savage to.
And like I said, bro, you snake me one time, it's over with. You only got one chance on me, bro. I'm telling you right now. I don't understand how y'all dudes be, you know what I mean? Somebody show you who they is, you know what I'm saying? And you just be back cool with them. Oh, it's over with. You robbed me. Oh, it's over with, bro. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? You got one time, bro. But you know the good thing is, y'all, I ain't got to worry about that. I don't hang around nobody anyway. That is the good thing about being alone. You know what I'm saying? See, one thing about me, once you start loving yourself, you never get alone. If you hear somebody saying, I'm very lonely, that motherfucker don't like themselves. I go out to eat by myself. I'm around myself 99% of the time. And don't in the chat, I don't want y'all to freaking what's the name? Hey chat, I don't want y'all to be on some like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jay, I feel you, bro. I feel you. No, we ain't the same, cuz. We ain't the same. You hanging around like 5 mother effers, 10 mother effers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hanging around 5 to 10 mother effers. We not the same, cuz. You feel me? But all I'm saying is, bro, when you become by yourself, when you start being by yourself, bro, you start loving yourself. You don't need to be around a whole lot of people, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Now, I'm not sure why these two fools fell out, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was over maybe some Reggie, maybe some sneakers. And you know my favorite reason for
boys ain't like DJ Academic.
Sneak dissing. Or it might have been over apparently might have been over some song titles or something to do with another named OD who died, who influenced the whole name of Block, aka O Block. Allegedly, Boss Top and his robbed Chief Keef and another GB member called Capo for their chains, including this notable Jesus piece that Capo owns. They stole KK, which KK is his like daughter's little baby. They stole her baby clothes, huh? They stole her baby clothes out of her room. They stole detergent? Whoa. They even stole deodorant. Once you're stealing deodorant, detergent, diapers, and baby clothes, there's something wrong with you. That's how that name Broke Top probably originated. But if you're out here stealing baby apparel, like you at the baby gap, it's over.
Now, Durk would seemingly let his stance be known a little while after this in the song 0 to 300, where he raps how he heard that a rapper close to him had gotten their chain stolen and that they're trying to pay his friend Boss Top to get it back. The beef between Durk and Keef would seemingly continue on and off for years to come, although it would never escalate further and mainly stayed out of the public's view. However, at the time, Durk would also have bigger problems than just rap beef, as in May 2014, his cousin OTF Nunu, aka Newski, who was also Durk's new up-and-coming artist, would be brutally murdered in his car while he was waiting for Durk, who had gone into a nearby store. Durk's ops then would use pictures that were taken of Durk grieving at the scene to mercilessly troll him online. But Durk's problems wouldn't end there, because in November 2014, he would once again get arrested and charged with another UUW, this now being his third gun case. But interestingly, this arrest would be the very same one where THF Bezu would be arrested and charged for a murder. But it wouldn't only be Bezu who would get slapped with murder charges. By the end of 2014, King Von from O Block was also sat in jail awaiting trial over his murder case concerning a young man named Malcolm Stuckey. And in January 2015, Durk himself would even end up charged with murder too, after one of the guns found during their arrest would be matched to a 2013 murder of an innocent woman named Shanida Lawrence, who was shot whilst attending a gathering in Harris Memorial Park following a funeral of a family member, this park being near the hood of one of Lamron's oldest ops, the Brick Squad. However, the murder charge would eventually end up getting dropped, and even with Durk seemingly admitting ownership of the guns, where he dropped the legendary one-liner, "I got those pipes, cause MFs always be trying to take my bands," he would seemingly also get away scot-free with the UUW charges. But while Durk had yet again dodged a major bullet that could have ended his career, that career would actually hit somewhat of a rough patch during these years that followed the meteoric rise of the Chicago drill scene, as Durk would seemingly go through a long period where he would struggle to actually find his sound and get motion in music. His time at Def Jam would arguably lead to some not so successful experimentations, such as his association with French Montana's Coke Boys crew, or his relationship with the Detroit rapper Dage Loaf.
Durk and Dage, Durk and Dage, Durk and Dage, haha. Ooh, I like the way she move. Shout him out, yeah, man, she the truth. You and I can't lose. Hey, shout him my Beyonce. Durk and Dage, Durk and Dage, Durk and Dage. Hey, bro, hey, that song was stupid. I thought Dage Loaf was gay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. You know what I mean? Dage Loaf kind of fine now, y'all. Y'all seen Dage Loaf, bro? I'm like, dang, Dage Loaf kind of fine a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But yeah, man, I know everybody, man, you know what I'm saying, was hoping. Like I said, man, it was like crazy, though. What I'm thinking out, India, like I said, India, gang, she fine the heck. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, Durk, bro, like, you had it all, gang. You know what I'm saying? Had a little fine little wife. Bro had the life, and bro still out here trying to kill. You mother effers, don't y'all stupid. India would have been my motivation to stay home. You know what I mean? Now you're in there with a whole bunch of stink dude mother effers, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a little fine little wife. Feel me? Had success, man. Like I said, just because you got success and just because you got fame, don't mean you happy though, shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying though, everything you work for, got it now.
As a publicity move for Durk in an effort to move him away from the drill sound to a more pop-oriented approach to music, as even Durk would seemingly admit in his 2016 song Like Me. But in 2016, Durk would end up parting ways with Def Jam, and while he certainly still had a sizable audience, it was clear that his career trajectory was pointing downwards, and this must have been a moment where Durk was under immense pressure to produce something that would get his name hot again and get his music respected in the streets once again after trying to go pop. And it just so happened that around this time, someone from Durk's old circle would get back into the streets, ready to put his crazy story out there for the whole world to hear. And that someone was none other than King Von.
This man right here, King Von, bro. This man right here, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you had so much potential. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you had so much potential, boy. You know what I mean? But you was bound to die, though. You know what I'm saying? Bro was bound to die. You feel me? You was too hot-headed, bro. You was just too hot-headed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't think. Like, I don't know why the heck, like, just going up and just fighting people. You just can't go up and just fight people, bro. Too hot-headed, bro. People like him just don't survive, don't last out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You too hot-headed, bro. You too much of a loose screw, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get killed, bro, being that way, bro. You got killed, bro, trying to be. You can't go around just putting your hand. You can't go around just being a hothead, bro. No matter how many bodies you got, it don't matter, bro, about none of that, bro. You just, like, bro.
Lil Durk's most famous OTF signee, King Von, is often described as one of Chicago drill's best storytellers, and he's seen as probably the genre's most authentic voice. Von's real life truly matched the gritty and violent themes that he was rapping about, and in many ways, King Von was a larger-than-life character, a rapper that arguably single-handedly brought the Chicago drill genre back and took gangster rap to daring new heights. But also, unfortunately, in the streets, King Von was a prolific killer, with a rumored 7 murders under his belt, something that I've covered extensively on this channel in my long video, King Von Rap's First Serial Killer. If you want to learn about those murders, go and watch that video, but in this video, I'll be digging much deeper into Von's relationship with Durk. As I mentioned earlier, King Von originally grew up in a hood called Killer Ward, located in the Auburn Gresham neighborhood, but he would later move to the infamous Parkway Gardens, better known as O Block, a hood that's been affiliated with Durk's Lamron set for a long time, when it was still known as Wick City, that meant wild, insane, and crazy, with both sets united by the fact that they rep the 64th Street or 064. Durk and Von's friendship goes back long before Von's rap career, with Reddit rumors suggesting that they actually knew each other since the late 2000s or early 2010s, while Von himself would state in an interview that they'd known each other since Von was in the 6th or 7th grade.
How'd you guys meet?
Growing up, same area, hoods, you know how that go.
Do you remember the first time you met him?
The first time, nah. We always be outside, deep as hell, so probably the first time.
Or maybe what age?
around like 6th grade or something, 7th grade.
But didn't go to the same school?
No, I'm younger.
What we do know for sure is that Durk was known to hang out with members of O Block during the early 2010s, as can be seen from Chief Keef's August 2011 music video for the song Bang, where Durk can be seen with his Lamrod partner, Lil Reese, supporting Sosa on his budding rap career. One story that underscores the bond between King Von and Lil Durk is from 2014, when Lil Durk supposedly lent King Von his watch to take to the prom of his then girlfriend at the time, a girl called Mena Red, who's actually the sister of Von's old friend, the rapper Tay 600, nowadays better known as Tay Capone. In an interview with Karen Civil, Durk would recall the story, explaining how Von would get locked up the very next day.
You know, we've been like locked in, like since we was younger. My brother Vernie put us into him, and we just started like locking in real heavy. And then, I think we was going on prom. I gave him my watch to go on prom. He go on prom, he locked up the next day with it. So when he came out, it was like, oh yeah, we locked in. So that was crazy.
According to online rumors, the reason for Von's arrest would be a shooting that Von did on the way to prom with Lil Durk's very good friend Lil Varney. And there's actually a picture of King Von toting a pistol in a white prom suit that still circulates online. Now this was actually a shooting too that Von would later allegedly talk about in his song Don't Wanna Be Me, when he raps how the police would catch him right after the shooting, but Mena Red would seemingly attempt to claim their guns and take the case for them. Durk would then go to his Twitter and tell his followers to write to Von in jail, referring to him as his brother and saying how Von's gonna be home real soon. But that wasn't the case, as Von would eventually get charged with the May 2014 murder of a young man named Malcolm Stuckey. Von would later reveal that while he was locked up for this murder, Durk was one of the few people consistently taking care of him.
When I got locked up for the drama, like Durk was the main one supporting me, helping me. So we got even closer when I was just in jail. Then I got out. He flew me out there with him. Got the rapping, so me and Durk, we like.
Von would eventually beat his charges and get released in December 2017, and Durk would almost immediately take him under his wing and out of the reckless street life that nearly destroyed his life. And soon after, King Von would sign to Lil Durk's OTF collective, and inspired by Durk's success, he too would turn to rap as a means of changing his life.
Before they finish, I'm saying these two artists from Chicago who signed the OTF. So.
Okay, so that's Book right there?
600 and King Von. So
and they signed to you?
Yeah, actually they got their own face and name, so they don't need me.
Oh, they don't need you. They don't need you. So.
Yeah, we off on that.
Durk would waste no time helping Von make his mark on the rap game, bringing him to the popular radio show The Breakfast Club shortly after Von had begun dropping his first songs, with Durk describing him as somebody with a gripping story to tell, perhaps smoothly hinting to his secret past as a 7-time killer in his neighborhood.
King Von, V-O-N,
King Von,
K-I-N-G.
What made you want to sign King Von? Cause he got a whole story behind him. You know what I'm saying? He from O Block.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That should speak for itself. Nah. But you know what I'm saying? He just real. You know what I'm saying? His music, he just a real just I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? It's my brother, twin. I've been with him his whole journey in jail. And I ain't gonna lie, like he ain't never say nothing about rapping.
The interview actually featured an iconic moment where Charlemagne asked Von his story, and Von proudly boasted that he just beat a body in 2 attempts, even hinting that he did indeed do the murder and only got off due to Lil Durk helping him with an expensive lawyer.
What's your story?
It's my story. I just got out of jail for just beat a body in 2 attempts. Like, December? I just got out, started rapping.
So you was in jail for 2 murders?
Yeah, 1 murder and 2 attempts. I just beat.
How you beat that?
What you mean? I
mean, you didn't do it clearly. You throw young black boy in jail.
Like jury, like jury. Yeah, look,
yeah, man. bro, speaking in code, like, don't talk too much. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk too.
What you mean? I
mean, you didn't do it clearly. You throw young black boy in jail.
Like jury, like jury. Yeah, look,
That's expensive too, to take it to trial and all of that.
Yeah.
Hey man, if your brother got on $500,000 worth of jury, he gonna have a lawyer.
Von's breakout moment would come just weeks later in December 2018 with the song Crazy Story, a vivid depiction of a robbery gone wrong. The song's powerful storytelling captivated listeners and amassed over 100,000 views on its first day, which shocked even Von himself. But their shared success wasn't without turbulence, as it seemed that Von would bring the Chicago street mindset back to Lil Durk's life, who at this point had already seemingly moved on to bigger and better, more positive things, living the rapper lifestyle all the way out in Atlanta. In February 2019, not even a year after Von had signed to OTF and begun dropping music, Durk and Von would allegedly take part in an incident that would land them an attempted murder case in Atlanta. Allegedly, an altercation would take place outside of the Varsity restaurant, where Durk and Von, along with their friend and fellow...
Crazy, bro. Like, been down there. Like, I've been down there, bro. Like, it's like literally like not too far from bro. Like, folks at the Varsity shooting game, y'all folks tweaking. Bro, this ain't Chicago, bro. Y'all tripping. You folks tripping, boy. Was in Atlanta, bro. doing crazy stuff. What the freak y'all doing? Freak y'all doing shooting at the varsity.
As well as another
stay there in Chicago.
Hella Bands would allegedly shoot and rob a man by the name of Alexander Witherspoon. Police would claim that Durk was caught on camera during the incident firing from his custom Jeep Trackhawk with a large 300 printed on the side. But the surveillance footage of the incident was seemingly from an angle that left much ambiguity to who had ultimately been the one shooting.
This is the car and this is the SUV. So you're gonna see it in just 1 second.
So the car with the lights on was also.
That's the car that the gentleman was in. Like I said, if you're looking at it, hey guys, look. So in a minute you're about to see it.
Okay.
So I can't tell where he came up from, but you're gonna see the green shoes in a minute. So look at right here. This is the car. The SUV behind it.
Okay.
Is the SUV. And all those girls are talking in the SUV. And in 1 second you're gonna see the guy get out tussling. It looks like they're in the back tussling or something, but you really can't.
I gotta
tell.
blur it out for, bro.
But if you see inside of that car, you see all that tussling.
Right.
So this is the guy.
It's
That's the guy with the green shoes. He's trying to push the.
Said King Von messed up Lil Durk life. Nah, Lil Durk messed up his own life.
Too, but I know he falls a couple of times.
Okay, there he is.
That's him. That's him steady running.
He got hit.
He's steady running, and then you'll see him fall out in front of us. That car was shooting in that one too.
As weeks passed following the incident, Lil Durk and King Von continued their lives as if nothing had happened, while Atlanta police methodically pieced together their investigation. And in May 2019, the facade would come crashing down as King Von was ultimately arrested, with dramatic footage showing over 30 Chicago police officers swarming O Block to take him into custody.
Hey, why y'all got me?
Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground.
Gang,
Just don't resist. Don't resist.
gang, why y'all grab me? What the f*** y'all?
Other footage would show King Von in the precinct after his arrest. Shortly after, Durk voiced his support on Twitter, simply writing, "Free Von." But then another tragedy would strike just a week later, when AAB Hella Bands, real name Amir Golston, was gunned down outside of a Miami nightclub in the early hours of the morning. AAB Hella Bands, who's from the so-called Wild 100s in the far south side of Chicago, had allegedly killed another rapper in 2015 who went by the name of Chris Smokes.
I see that? You know what I'm saying?
Belonged to a set called LSG 109.
I see that, bro. See what I'm saying? Bro, Karma came in Miami. I'm telling y'all, bro, that junk gonna come back, y'all. I'm telling y'all, bro, you better think twice, bro. God sees everything, brother. Everything. You don't get away with nothing, bro. Y'all better understand that, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't get away with nothing for real. That's all I be trying to preach to y'all, bro. You got eye. So the whole time, bro, you behind a computer screen. You know what I'm saying? Or you behind a phone thinking God don't see you. You know what I'm saying? Thinking God don't see you. Talking bad on social media. Doing things to people on social media. Thinking God don't see you, bro. And you wonder why bad things happen to you. In your little room thinking you posted up. Yeah, God don't see. Yeah. Keep on talking on social media, talking, or whatever you do. Go and kill somebody. Oh, yeah, I got away with it. No, you got away with it when it comes to humans. God see everything you doing. Everything. Nothing hidden from him, bro. So, but the moment you get on social media, the moment you finna go kill somebody, the moment you finna do that, just think about, oh, yeah, God looking right at you. You ain't getting away with nothing. You ain't getting away with nothing. And like I said, that consequence come out of nowhere. It gonna come out of nowhere, too. Dang, man, why this happening to you? Forgot what you said on social media? You forgot what you did right there? Bro got killed in Miami. You forgot you killed this man in the Wild Hunters? You forgot that? Yo. It didn't come back, you know what I'm saying, to bite you in Chicago. It came back to bite you in Miami. You feel me? Whole time you on social media talking, hey, dang, bro, what if you the reason somebody killed themselves? You know what I mean? You know, yeah, you ain't kill what's the name physically, but you killed them mentally. What if you the reason somebody off themselves? You walking around like everything normal, but you don't know that your comment the reason why somebody killed themselves, bro. You don't know that you gonna be judged for that. You know the consequences finna come knocking at your door. Just saying, bro.
Known as
I'm thinking that you always private, bro. Ain't no such thing as privacy when it comes to God. God see everything you do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everything you do, he see it.
The LSGs, or Lynchman Circon gangsters, have a long history, allegedly going back all the way to the original Supreme gangsters that preceded the Gangster Disciples, as well as the Black Gangster Disciple Nation alliance between the GDs and BDs that was formed between Larry Hoover and David Barksdale. Allegedly, 4 years after Hella Bands had killed Chris, a member of the LSG by the name of Austin Hall would fly to Miami to kill Hella Bands as revenge for his fallen friend.
Bro flew to Miami to kill you, bro? Bro, you know what I'm saying? Bro flew to Miami to kill you.
By the name of Austin Hall would fly to Miami to kill Hella Bands as revenge for his fallen friend, catching him in front of a busy nightclub, with the assassination being caught on video surveillance.
In Miami Beach police,
bro flew to Miami.
Video they say captures the shooter as he tries to run away. Newly released video obtained from the Miami Beach Police Department shows people running for their lives on South Beach. Moments later, this man is seen running diagonally across Washington Avenue. Miami Beach police now say they believe this is the man who opened fire, killing 24-year-old Amir Golston, better known as rapper AAB Hella Bands, and sending another man to the hospital.
A Miami Beach spokesperson would later reveal that Hella Bands had been...
You know they're gonna find you, bro. You know they're gonna find you, bro. You did that junk downtown, bro. You know they're gonna find you.
In Atlanta,
I bet you got caught.
Murder and
I bet you got
case involving Durk and Von.
The victim in this case, it was wanted out of Atlanta PD. Actually, he had an active warrant for attempted murder, armed robbery.
Meanwhile, according to the Chicago Police Department's website, 2 days after Hella Bands' death, THF Bezu would be arrested in Chicago as a fugitive from justice, allegedly tied to the same Atlanta shooting. However, despite Von and Durk's legal troubles, their music careers had flourished. Just weeks after Von's arrest for the shooting and robbery incident, the remix for his hit song Crazy Story featuring Lil Durk would drop, becoming a massive hit, even landing the track on the Billboard Global 100, being sat at a whopping 122 million views. 1 week after the release of this remix, Lil Durk took to Twitter to announce that he would be turning himself in for the same crime.
Made that song, y'all remember that song?
In doing so, he would actually sit down for a TV interview in his lawyer's office, where he claimed his innocence and vowed that he had moved past the street gang life of his youth.
You're about to surrender as we speak.
Yeah.
How come?
Because I have nothing to hide. Like I have nothing to run from.
A rapper's ride. Soon after we spoke, Durk Banks, aka the performer Lil Durk, emerged from his lawyer's space and headed toward an SUV. Soon after that, he stepped out in front of the Fulton County Jail. One of his lawyers says he was swiftly taken into custody there, having swiftly flown back to Atlanta after he found out he was wanted.
We found out we had a warrant. We were actually on tour. Once I heard, I immediately came back.
He's willing to turn himself in and take care of what he needs to take care of.
We immediately canceled the tour.
He's got a multi-million-dollar salary music career going.
Did you do it? Did you shoot this man? Did you commit the other crimes of which you're accused?
No.
Banks indicated his lawyer told him not to discuss the specific facts of the case, but he confirmed what his attorney Manny Aurora said, that as a youth, Banks was drawn into the gang life that surrounded him in Chicago, but that's not who he is today.
I had a bad background, just growing up as a child, about father being incarcerated for 25 years, 26 years. So I had a rough past, but like me moving to Atlanta, I just thought that just changed my whole identity of thinking.
Not long after this, Durk and Von would appear together in what would become an iconic court appearance, solidifying their image as the evil twins, who weren't just rappers from the same area, but a dynamic duo of gangsters ready to get shooting at a moment's notice.
Banks released a single "Turn Myself In" the day he
this was a hit right there, boy.
It's gotten almost 7 million views. The prosecutor charging this wasn't just a robbery
myself in, that
but
was,
gang activity. She put a Chicago detective
that
on
was
the
like
stand
that.
to testify that Banks and Bennett are members of Chicago gangs.
Is it possible to continue your affiliation and even commit crimes when you move out of Chicago if you're in a different city or if a different area?
Yes, ma'am. Following some intense legal back and forths, which included testimonies from Lil Durk's pastor and record label, Durk would be granted a $250,000 bond in June 2019.
Lil Durk's pastor and record label all testified on his behalf, and at the end of it, the judge determined that the rapper is not a flight risk and granted him a $250,000 bond.
Celebrating his release, he would hop on Instagram Live, visibly relieved as he ran out of jail.
We out here. We out here. Yo, what's up? I'm getting fired in the motherfucker possible, yeah? They talking 15 minutes, I'm talking 30. I'm getting there. All right.
Oh, we were still waiting on the driver to come up. Just hop in. We waiting on the driver.
Hey, look.
Oh, we were still waiting on the driver to come up.
My man free. Oh my God. Hey, chat. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I cannot stand chat. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, bro. I cannot stand women like this, bro. You know what I mean? This is part one. I'm done with this video. Women like this, bro. Yeah, the real Kyla, my man free. one thing, bro, my woman better never do, bro, is like I don't care about no celebrity, bro. I don't look up to these folks. These folks human to me, bro. You know what I mean? They be thinking it's okay, you know what I'm saying? They be thinking it's okay, you feel me, to crush on a celebrity. That mother effer, man, that's a dude to me. I don't look up to no little Durk. I don't give a dang how many followers and how much fame he got. It's another dude you crushing over. They think it's an exception because he a celebrity. And I'm gonna keep it real. You got one time, bro. Got one time, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. One time, G, to be going crazy over a freaking celebrity around me, bro. Don't say no another man fine around me. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You getting the freak out of my car. I'm gonna keep it a beezy. You better take it easy. Say it one time, gang. A lot. So that's showing me that you don't respect me. You know what I mean? Cause I ain't gonna lie. I never say, even though you feel me, I think a woman look good, look fine. I ain't gonna never be say it out loud, bro. Oh, you trying me, G. Like, imagine, bro, if you was on Instagram, you seen your girl talking, my man free. Like, bro, you crushing over, like, think about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You crushing over what's the name, bro? You know what I mean? You crushing. You feel me? Crushing over what's the name, bro? Like, what the freak? Why would I want my girl crushing, you know what I mean, over another dude? You feel me? Straight up, bro. Whatever your name is, let me go and ban him right quick. You know what I'm saying? Ban, what's the name? The Ty Grivel. You know what I'm saying? Ty Grivel, ban him. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I was saying though, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. Like, I don't want my freaking girl to be crushing over no other dude, bro. They go for anybody, bro. Imagine, bro, your girl just talking about another dude fine. You know what I'm saying? How that make you feel, bro? My girl talking about another dude fine. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Never that. You feel me? But that was part one. The mini murders of Lil Durk, man. That was part one. I appreciate everybody, man, for joining the freaking stream, man.